How about a sound check? Anybody there? We got one there. About a sound check? Sound check. Hey, little Everett. Matting up here. American Trucker, Gene Foss, Sam Jr. No, little Everett, I'm not home. Alessandro Lusa, Griffey, JR, MJ22, Otracho, Quentin Makugi, Surfcasting DG, Terrence Wright, Billy Bowling. Hey, Billy. Shiver Me Timbers. I like that. Shiver Me Timbers. Ronnie Batty Senior. Gary Galley. Byron Hunt. Mark J. MJ. Hi, MJ. American Bad. Yeah. Cassidy. Hey, Cassidy. Good evening, buddy. Hope you're well tonight. Yeah, I'm actually doing very good. A little tired. I don't know why, but Justin Laffery, Carrie Muse, Lloyd Hedrick, George Robinson, Sharon Ruffner. Hey, Sharon. American Trucker, which truck are you in? Your Grace. I am Your Grace. Look tired. Yeah, a little bit. I don't know why. The last 20 miles getting here was bad. It was like, ugh. I am in Allentown, Pennsylvania, everybody. Hello from Mexico, my friend. Buenas noches, amigo. Mayong buntag, MJ. What else? Okay. Smart Guy Ferguson. How are you doing today? I'm great, buddy. This is John Ferguson from Illinois. Yeah, I think I remember you. Max H. Mark J. Tampers, I don't know. I gotta. Okay, you guys gotta understand. Tampers is Jackie's pet, and she thinks she is. She is, but I think that's the other way around. But Jackie's been taking care of Tampers, and Jackie have updated some information on the Patreon thingy. So yeah, Luis Santiago, Desde Reading, PA. What does Desde means? Good evening or something? Or I'm not sure. You look like your Y is dragging. My Y? Why is my Y dragging? Very nice, your video. Muchas gracias, amigo. How's grace to you? I went to the shop today. Okay, I got a big problem. Okay, you guys gotta help me out here. Went to the shop today, and hold up on the typing. I'm not gonna read the typing here for a second. Okay. Went to the shop. Couple issues that were needed to be fixed. First, it was the turbo that was leaking. They suspected that it was leaking exhaust, and it was coming into the cab. So they tightened that clamp. The stereo hasn't been working for what, over almost a year now. Um, they didn't have the right harness. What else is there? Some air leak has been going. So, okay, here's my problem. As Long Haul Larry, before Long Haul Larry said that he will fix it. Luckily, we have another mechanic at the shop today. He's a certified Volvo mechanic. Volvo, as Larry would say it. Here's my problem. Long Haul Larry has threatened me that he will put my truck on permanent reverse if I can't get 25 people to subscribe to his son-in-law, which is the drunk carpenter. He has promised that if I don't get 20 people subscribed to the drunk carpenter, he will put my transmission permanently on reverse. I wouldn't doubt him. I really, yeah, he will do that. So you guys got to help me out. You guys got to go and subscribe to the Drunk Carpenter channel and just help him reach 1,000 subscribers so he can get monetized. And then whatever you guys do after that. He's actually pretty funny, but I just don't have time to watch his video. I just too busy driving, too busy sleeping, working on my YouTube videos. Just don't have time to watch his videos. But please, for the sake of my sanity and your grace, subscribe to the Drunk Carpenter. Otherwise, yeah, we'll be going backwards. Rich O'Rourke already subscribed. There you go. Alright, so who else is out here today? Curtis Mann. Hey. Coming to upgrade work. Doing Susan Humes. Susan Humes. We're in Allentown, you man. Somewhere in Allentown. I don't deliver till tomorrow, so I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna try to sleep for about 9 hours today and get my beauty sleep. So Donald Belt, good evening from St. Petersburg, Florida. One of your videos stated you may be getting a new truck because of the mileage of grace. If you get a new truck, I hope it's a Kenworth. Yeah, I hope so too. The boss has seriously and honest, as much as I could say. Now, I don't know if the boss will change his mind, but he did gave me my pick. He had me pick from a W900L to a W990 or a T680 Kenworth. Those are the three trucks that he has offered to me. I guess when Grace reaches to 500,000, he is going to trade in your Grace. Something to do with the mileage. 500,000 is probably the good trade-in mark mileage. Belly bowling. So you think I should get the T680, huh? You know, I've already driven a T680. What I have not driven is a W900. So I don't know. JJ, T680, yeah, they're sweet. But I've already driven them, so, try something else. But I don't know. Grilled Mortal. Hey, Grilt. Richard Moser. Kenworth is a good truck. Yeah, yeah. I like Kenworth. John Burns. You remind me of my old neighbor. Good man. Tyler Allen. My vote is for the NOA, the long nose 990. I'm not sure how they look like. I don't know. I don't know. Max says Mac in Allentown. Now I'm looking for your truck. Yeah, I'm gonna be sleeping there pretty soon. So good night. The Ramon. Hello. Okay. Glam Glitz to Fashion Blitz. Sheesh. Hey, from Dalton, Georgia. Love the post about your dog. By the way, for those of you who have been very, 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 very extremely generous on Tampers, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys have been so, so cool. Wow. If Tampers could speak, he'd give you a according to Jackie, Tampers has been scheduled for next week, I think. I don't know. Check out the page, the GoFundMe page, and she updated something in there. Matt P, can I get a shout out? What's a shout out, Matt P? What's a shout out? How do I do a shout out, Matt P? Steve Brubaker. I like that name. Isn't that one of those old German American war movies back in 1970s? There's always a Smith, a Brubaker. What were all the last names that they used? They were very common on those movie characters. Mark Monkey, okay, Pike in Wisconsin to Milwaukee. I don't know what that means. Sleep in a day cab. Yeah, I used to sleep on a day cab. I used to drive it. I learned on a day cab. Mac Antium. Look cool. Cassidy, wow. Thank you, Cassidy. Thank you, thank you. Born pa Dutch. Born PA Dutch. Long haul area won't be able to yell. Good. You know, that guy gets a little bit sourpuss. Every time he works on a Volvo, I don't want to get around him. He gets really sourpuss. The Rahman, I need you to send some cheese. Oh, I need you to send me some cheese. Go to Walmart, go to Sargento cheese and all that stuff in there. Sean Humes is near the airport, I bet. Prayers to Tampers. Thank you. Gulf Leyte. Gulf of Leyte. Really? Love your videos. Philip Carringer. Randy Johnson Entertainment. Good evening, JBG from 5 Iowa. Is that your generator running? No, that's the reefer unit running. Let's see. Lucy Flynn. Thank you. Thank you. Matt P, where you at? I'm in Allentown. Tiffany Tomlin. Hello, Tiffany. Dan Alexander. Cascadia is becoming my favorite truck. Yeah, I've had Freightliners in the longest time of my driving career. I've never had a W900. Something nice to try, right? Steve Brobaker. Yeah, thank you. Tony Embry. What what will you name your new truck? uh Onesimus. Yeah, Onesimus. Onesimus. It's a biblical character name. It's a name of a runaway slave. Get it? Runaway slave? Oh, geez. Adam Price. Hello. Charlie Funk. Star. Isn't illegal to have a truck running for 5 minutes. My truck is not running. You want me to run my truck just to prove it to you? That's the reefer unit running. You can run that all day long. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Zami. There, reefer turned off. Omar Yusuf, what kind of truck are you getting? As I said, it's either a W900, a T680, or a W9910. So, I don't know. Andrew Santos, Daniel Villacorta from Canada, Mark J. John Delahite, hey there, John. Ryan Hutchison, when are you going to get a new truck? What kind of truck to get? From what I understand, according to the boss, when your Grace hits 500,000, he's gonna trade it in. So, what kind of truck he's gonna get, I don't know. William Prettyman, James Ertz from Minnesota, Corey Marks. What's wrong with Long Haul Larry? He don't look good. I mean, look like he's sick. Boss man working him to death. Now he got sick with COVID, so he lost a lot of weight. Did you ever figure out what your old coat was? Yep. I was gonna make a T-shirt on the side of a picture of a T-shirt, the side of a semi sideways. I was gonna call it "Stolen Democracy Transport." Get it? Stolen Democracy Transport. Oh, that's gonna trigger a lot of people. Tommy Ramirez, hey. So what do you think about that? Stolen Democracy Transport. Jesus Torres, hello. Todo bien? Maraba, Brazil. Good night. Hello. Hey, I agree. Thank you. Corey Marks, long haul area. I mean, ain't all that sick, but you need work out the cold. Doing what looking easy. Yep. It was stolen. I like the name. Yeah, Stolen Democracy Transport. What do you think of that? Careful, they will shut this live stream down. I know, right? Unless you're a Democrat, then there's no canceling on the Democrat. Yeah, ain't I a stinker? Gary Chappell, hello. Victor Silva, hey. Chase Jones, I went on a semi-truck ride and one of the bumps were hard. Bad lifted me off my seat. Yeah. Spencer Dennison from Pataskala, Ohio. I'm hoping to come to Sheboygan soon as pandemic ends. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna end really soon. I mean, President Joe Harris is gonna take care of that. I don't know. Zip it, zip it, zip it. You ready to retire? Yeah, there ain't no retiring in this on this job. Jonathan Copeland, What's up, JBG? Been watching you a while. Still owe you that coffee. Thank you. Have you ever been to? Have you ever been in France? No, never been to Europe. When's the next Texas Roadhouse visit? Ooh, that's a long way, man. I don't know. What do you think? You think I'm losing weight? I haven't really. Oh, I went to Walmart today. I forgot to buy a scale. Jiminy crickets. What else? Oh, wow. Ted Bendel, do you like the black pony? I would like. Yeah, that black pony turns out it's 6.25 horsepower now. That is a lot of horsepower. When Joe says, "Come on, man," it's legit. Do in France. What's a do in France? I don't know what that means. What are you doing now? Talking to you guys. Grilled Mortal, I think your mind is getting in road fever. Daniel Bob Marquez. Hey, John, look like you lost weight. I've been, I've been eating about 95% one meal a day. I had a pretty good meal today, though. I was gonna video what I was gonna eat today, but you guys might not like that video. I'll tell you. I went to Walmart and bought me some fresh uh, tuna fish, a product of Vietnam. They were just as pink and red as possible. They were really fresh. So I cut it all up, put lemon in it, black pepper, Lorry salt, Tabasco, two pieces of lemon, and black pepper, and yeah, and I made kinilaw out of it. I ate it raw. Imagine that, right? Imagine that, eating it raw. In the Philippines, it is just the absolute most loved dish in the Philippine meal is kinilaw. It's raw fish, but yeah. How long do you plan to go on this live stream? Probably just less than an hour because I want to go to bed early. Get better, get better tampers. Yeah, and you know what? I mentioned this before. You guys got to help tampers out because without tampers, there's no more barbecue. I mean, without the food tester, the inspector can't do the barbecue. So, and I know you guys like those barbecue videos. So you guys got to help them out. Matt, Matt Ferrer, hello. Jeffrey Deitch, hello from Ohio. Planning a trip to Ionia. Is that what? Ionia, Michigan? Ionia, I think. Uh, any must-see places in Wisconsin? Planning on go to Sedgwick. Yeah, you could go to Wisconsin Dells. That's a pretty good place. Swish High. Ilinga Iran will make kinilaw soon. Yeah, nagkuha kong tuna fish. Butangan ako lemon, black pepper, butangan ako og garlic powder, Lorry salt, Tabasco. Wa man ko'y suka, wala ko'y sibuyas, wa ko'y mura to lami pod baya. Lami pod eh. Walay suwa pero yeah, lemon. Ang akong gihimong suka, ang suwa ang lemon ra. So okay ra baya. Lami pod eh. Anyway, I was talking to John there. Trucker Twin 316. Wish I had known earlier. I was only about 30 miles from Allentown. Could have come down for a coffee and say, oh, no coffee tonight. I got my tea though. After I had the quinila, the raw fish, I made some tea. I don't know when the last time I drank some soda, so tea seems to be very helpful. I have a former pastor that is in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. Okay. Oh, mamma mia. Hey, everybody. Bill Hot Lips Houlihan is in the house. Look at that. Raw fish makes your head shine in bright light. I know. Everybody's nuts about growing a hair. I wish I could go bald and never. Oh yeah, I don't have to cut my hair. Campers is doing good, I think. John Dolomite, I thought your grace was getting work today. Yeah, I mentioned that already. And long haul Larry will not fix my truck if I can't get you guys to subscribe to his favorite son-in-law, the drunk carpenter. And he has promised that he will put my transmission permanently on reverse. If I can't convince you guys to subscribe to the drunk carpenter. How's your truck been running? Really good, really good. No problem. I could have bought a Coke Pepsi. I'm in Tamaqua. Oh, you're way over there. Yeah. I always been fascinated with Tamaqua because in Wisconsin we have a town called Minocqua. Escania 730 Turbo Swedish. Death Wheelie. Death Wheel. Hello. Tony Embry, drive safe, snowing in Iowa. Skeeto Skeet. I'm in Allentown. Okay. Jason Eckerd, hello. Tony Embry, Truckers 316, a half hour away, but it's too late now. Yeah, exactly. Bronx Carmine. Love your family and love you and your family. When you be home. I think I deliver on Tuesday. I deliver on Tuesday at 2 a.m. So after I get empty, I'm going to deadhead home for a couple hours. And then I don't know where I'm going to go after that. I subscribe to the Drunk Carpenter. Well, thank you there, Spencer. Oh, don't forget to subscribe to MJ22 Adventures. Brandon Paid Tourist, are you going to get a new truck soon? The current mileage right now is like 300, I think about 350, I think right now. So the boss said as soon as your grace reaches 500,000, he's gonna trade it in. So I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not, though. I think it is. Black Sheep Production, is Lieutenant Tempers getting new legs? Yeah, if you guys keep continuing sharing his GoFundMe page to your social media, and hopefully you could help him out. That's the plan. Barry Humphreys, Florida says hi, hello. Norfolk Southern Railfan, hello. Northeast Delaware here, JB Travels. Bradley Garrison, Mark J. Where's Barb Miller? Somewhere in Eminence, Missouri. Mike, do you and Mama own your house together, or is it hers? It's ours, both. Um, John Burns, do you ever get through New England? On YouTube, type in JBG Travels / type in Massachusetts, type in Connecticut, type in Vermont, type in whatever city and state you're looking for, and it will come up. So to answer your question, yes, I've been there many, many times. Scott Slater, greetings from Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Let's see. NIXIE, Nia, 20, no, $2. Thank you. You were the Pete at. Yo, where the Pete at? I don't know what that means. Yo, where the Pete at? You'll have to elaborate on that. I have no idea what you're talking about. Carla Gwillen, my husband and I are safe. Are from Allentown. I just cooked a large meal. I could take some beef stew, and I just ate a really beautiful tuna uh, dinner called kinilaw. Thank you for the offer, though. Emo, hello. Matthew Ferrer, Pittsburgh, California. Ever been to Delaware? Loved to meet you. Yeah, as I said, whatever you guys have a question on YouTube search engine, type in JBG Travels / Wilmington, Delaware. Whatever, Norfolk, Virginia. Whatever your question is, type it in there. Yes, I've been there many times. Indiana Adventures. Hi, John. I've been through Indianapolis lately. Yeah, like almost every week. Bye bye. So bye bye means beach. Emo, bye bye means beach in Bisaya. Matthew Holmes, howdy. Norfolk Southern Refn. How's Wisconsin faring in this pandemic? I don't know. I think Wisconsin got pretty good numbers. I mean, pretty high numbers. I've been watching since 2014. Are you sure you're okay? Daniel Bob Marquez, where do you go fund me page for tampers? Where? Type in on the previous videos. I think it's video number 27. No. Video number 32. Go to video number 32 and you'll see Jackie's video there. Jackie and AJ hacked my account and they just posted. They always do that. So, have you get the COVID vaccine? Nope. I don't plan to. I just don't plan to. Have you? What else? Ryan Hitchison. Hello. Ron Parker. Wow, I haven't seen that name in a while. Ahmad Wali had an 18-wheeler for 13 years. Okay, said goodbye. Last to it, was tired of it, and now I do online stocks. Happy being close to family. Nothing more worth than family. Yeah, I don't know how long has it been you lost the last time you drove. So that can get old too, It just mayong gabi, bro. Tiki Shima. Mayong gabi, dapod. Hey John, just sent an email. Please check after live streams. Okay. Mike, what's the craziest thing ever seen while trucking? All right. This is the truck. This is the trailer, right? Truck and trailer. See, like that. I saw a truck hit the wall on Interstate 80. The wall was made of rocks, and so the truck went on the ditch like this. It was a cab over, a JB Hunt cab over. And so the truck hit the wall like this, kept on going, and it sheared the cab. I don't know how to pronounce it. It sheared the cab. The chassis went all the way around. No, it should be like this. Oh, I don't know. But anyway, the cab went all the way around. Now, you know what happens if the cab goes all the way around the trailer, right? The chassis sheared, the trailer sheared the chassis off the cab. So when the cab went all the way around like this, it acted as a scissors. So what's left was the chassis of the truck was like this, but this cab, the cab over cab, was laying right next to it. Am I explaining that right? Again, because the chassis was over here, it couldn't turn more, so and the cab kept on turning, and the chassis was still attached, to the fifth wheel. The front tires were over here, the engine was over here, and again, the cab was over here. And I thought that was the freakiest accident I've ever seen. Did I explain that right? Christopher Penhaligon. That'd be good. Hope everything truly is fair. Thank you, Christopher. Spencer Dennison says, please check out his channel, comment, and share. Okay. Yeah, go to Spencer Dennison's channel. Check him out. Yes, you're explaining it right. Okay, there you go. Thank you. Wow, and I believe the driver was still sitting on the driver's seat. But you got to picture this in your mind. His cab was sitting on the ground without a chassis. Right? He's sitting in there holding his steering wheel. His cab was on the ground with no chassis underneath it, because the chassis was still attached to the trailer. And I thought that was kind of freaky. John 3:16, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. And the reason I like that is there's no but, there's no if, no confusion. That's it, Reverse. My husband and I have been watching your video for 2 years. Well, thank you, Tony. James F. Hello. That's why I always call Pennsylvania Interstate 80 the Widowmaker in the wintertime. Matthew Holmes, that's one lucky trucker. Yeah, I think so. Good night, just came into your life. All right, thank you for dropping by there, Trevor Brown. Okay, any more? Can you shout out me, please? Alex, what does it mean? Can you shout? How do I do a shout out, Alex? Alex Brown. What does that mean? Alex Ria. Sorry. Adam F. Can you say hi, please? Been watching for 6 years. Hi, Adam. Okay, I am from Jamaica. Trevor Brown, there you go. How do you stay out of the YouTube trucker feuds? By not watching their channel and not get sucked into their girly arguments and childish. I don't know. I take it all back. I don't know what they do. I'm too busy doing my own thing. I don't have time to watch, you know. One of the things I don't watch other YouTube channels is they swear a lot. And hey, more power to them, but that's not me. Jim Surin, greetings from Danbury, Wisconsin. Really? Wow. Wisconsinite. JG Gunner, hello. Richard Peterson, do you miss flying your drone? A little bit, but you know, the drone in the United States here, you can get fined flying it and posting it on YouTube without a commercial license. I don't have time for that foolishness. Wow, Barb Miller is in the house. Hey, Barb. How you doing there, Barb? I haven't seen Barb in a while. Are you still watching Itchy Boots? Nope. Nope. I just watching Itchy Boots just aggravates me because as much as I love her channel and what she does, it aggravates me because I can't do it. The Emperor needs a cast of Vans. Yeah, I got that yesterday. Driven on faith, fueled by grace. There you go. Which way do you think is better? Driven on grace, fueled by faith, or the other way? I think I like that. Driven on faith, fueled by grace. There you go. Where's Carlos? I have no idea. Zachary. Broussard. Hey, what about OT Rookie? I think he quit. I think he quit trucking and videos altogether. I don't know. Columbia Chopitos. If the drone weighs than 250, needs a register FEA. Yeah, I had a Mavic Pro, and at that time I was so busy, and I thought I'd give it to John to the Philippines, MJ22, so they can use it. And then the COVID thing hit, so more videos to explain reverse for beginners. Yeah, okay, we'll try. Trucker 21, what are you doing here? Everybody's welcome here, right? I think. Anyway, sounds good. Bobby Man, hey. Tony Embry, Richard Polanco, how you doing? Looking at your Viv. Shiver me tumba, you better where this guy is going into the truck stop, because Eric Salas is looking for you. Jiminy Crickets. What's some favorite channel of yours? I'm gonna say Long Haul Larry, because if I don't, oh boy, he's gonna do something really stupid on my truck. So yeah. Hey John. Hey, hello, a Gator. LL20 road cooking videos. Many crickets. I have yet to upload a video that I went shopping at Walmart today, and I bought me some fish, and I forgot that I brought the Hot Logic in the house, so I don't know what to do with that. Put it in the microwave probably. Umpire Alex Ree. Who else is there? Johnny Dolahite. Hey Johnny. Have you ever heard Manuel Jeff Nope. I heard Jeff a couple months ago. He was in Hong Kong. Life with Dallas. Hey there. John Burns. Favorite Bible story. I think that Joseph, the story of Joseph just fascinates me. You meant it for evil, God meant it for good. What do you think? How about you? What's your favorite Bible story? Where are you heading next? I think I'm dead heading to Virginia. David and Goliath. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hey, Ohio, Chris, Onesimus, the runaway slave, was a slave of who? Who was he a slave that he ran away from? I can't remember. But Onesimus ran to Rome, met up with Apostle Paul, and then he got converted. And then Apostle Paul instructed him to go back because he stole some money and the thing. Yeah, find out for me, Chris. Who did Onesimus run away from? Yeah, my is Adam and Eve. Yeah, there you go. I mean, God wrote the Bible, so why, they're all important. Steve Brubaker, been watching since drove well. Wow, that's a long memory. Anheuser Busch, St. Louis. Yep. Zachary Broussard, Mount Crawford, Virginia. Is 1861 going to repeat itself? What is that referring to? 1861. Jonah and the whale. Yeah. You have a new picture, Matt. She ran away from Swift. Oh yes, a slave of Philemon. Philemon. There you go. Philemon. I like when God killed the pig tree. Yeah. Also when the tree that, who was that guy that went under a tree because he used the tree as a shade, and then Philemon, I got it. And then God used the worm to eat up all the leaves. Yeah, Valley of the Dry Bones. Like to make a request if you can another video nighttime. I'd like to request if you can do another night video. Okay, Jonah. Yeah, Jonah, got it. Gypsy Travels, are you still on? What else is there? How's Tampers? Tampers is doing good. He actually last week, he horrified me because I tried, I was climbing onto the bed to go to sleep, and yeah, he horrified me because he tried to jump up the bed, and of course he fell short, and I'm thinking, oh, don't do that. Jackie's gonna kick my butt if she sees you do that. So I was really tempted to put a mattress on the floor so that Tampers won't try to jump on the bed. But that's why I'm saying is that he feels so much better after, that stuff. So I just go to Mansfield, Ohio to buy Rubbermaid products. Gotcha. Boris Grande. Hello there, Boris. I want to meet you and take a picture together. You be disappointed. Stephanie L. Paulson, AG Travels. What kind of coffee do you like? I've been, a lot of you been watching me do the Keurig coffee maker, right? Unfortunately, they're bulky, and I don't know why. They don't like inverters. And so what I did is I got a electric kettle at the house, and I just been boiling water on the kettle, and I got me a Folgers coffee in a tea bag, and that's what I've been drinking. So ever Nick in the woods, maybe you go fishing together, place you can grace. Yeesh, when do I have the time, my friend? Hello from Long Island. Yeah, a friend of mine used to live there in Long Island. I met him in the Philippines. He was an exchange student for Rotary. Now those are not my proudest moment because when he was 16, he was exchange student to a best friend of mine. So my best friend in the Philippines came to his family in New York, stayed there, and well, this American dude named Phil came to the Philippines, and I was a very, very bad influence. And so 6 months later, he was ordered to go home. Uh, Juan Andrade. Thank you, Juan. Yeah, we love him to death. I don't know. As I mentioned many, many times, um, I was not that much of a pet person, but somehow Tampers just dug into my heart and never left. Just amazing. I don't know how I could just let him get into me so deep. Let's see. Fabel Kulik. Greetings from the Czech Republic. Oh, wow. There you go. We have a joke in the Philippines. How does that go? I can't remember. It's something with Czechoslovakia. It's Ilocos. There's a there's an island in the Philippines called Ilocos. So to make it sound a little funny and a little finesse, we say I'm from Ilocoslovakia. uh, Kind of a Bisayan joke, I guess. Do you ever watch Indiana Jack Trucker? I used to watch his channel a little bit, but I stopped watching him 2 years now. I know he quit trucking. He's a dispatcher. That's Earl Blackman. Have you thought of getting map and play Tamps and Playmates? Getting Tamps and Playmates. Getting Tamps and Playmates. I don't know what that is. Getting Tampers a Playmate? No. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Yeah, I don't think I can have the heart to have another dog. It was just, geesh. Said hi to my son Isaac. He loves trucks and his birthday. Happy birthday there, Isaac. In Bisaya, we call that Isaac. We pronounce that Isaac, Isaac. How many gears does Grace have being automatic? 10. Edward F. Have you thought about selling Goldie to help Tampers? Yeah, crossed my mind. Uh, Carolina Harris. Is it Harris or Jettis? Said hi to my dog Max. Andrew Santos, it was nice chatting with you, JVG. Hey, good night there, Andrew. My brother's name is Andrew, but my dad called him Ape S. Get it? Ape S. Stephanie, hey Charles, what's the difference between truck driving and railroad? Railroad do that. Don't know. I'm surprised my last name correctly. You'd be surprised how many people butchered it. Yeah, Brubaker. I was a big fan of World War II, German-American War. Like the Rat Patrols, what was the other one? Rat Patrol and Combat. And so, Max H, yes, I've been to Hawaii. Jeez. Last time I was there was 1990. I think, yeah. 1990. From the Philippines to Hawaii, Hawaii to New Zealand, New Zealand to Samoa. Do you ever watch Ron Pratt's channel? I've seen his video on suggested videos. Never watched him, no. I really don't watch other YouTubers' channel. Have you seen the movie Brubaker? I don't remember. You've been Rensselaer, Indiana before. Yeah, I've been there. Jin's area and my buddy Butch lost his Abby dog Wednesday and told me no dogs for him. Yeah, it's just, how do you replace him, you know? I was going to subscribe to Drunk Carpenter, but thought he might build a garage that looked like a pentagon. I told Longhair Larry, I said, I know why he's not getting the right amount of subscribers. He's not drinking the right beer brand. Is the black dog myth? I'll tell you this, in my experience, when I get really tired of driving, this is about what, 2 to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. The thing that happens to me is when I get really, really tired and I can't pull over because there's nowhere to pull over. What usually happens is the bridge will go lower on me, as if not on a bridge, like a overpass. I'll just suddenly like duck because I thought that was the overpass was too low. But one time I drove my motorcycle from somewhere in South Carolina, I think. Can't remember, Columbia. There's an army base there, Port Andrews or Port something base, Andrews base. So I drove it all the way straight from Carolina to Sheboygan, and by the time I got to north of Milwaukee, I was hallucinating of army people. Everything that I see over the road, army people wearing uniforms and tanks, they would be walking all over the highway, and by the time I get to it, it'd be a tree. And so, but I never hallucinated about a dog, no. So Okay, Gary Charles Searley, greetings. I'm from Plymouth, UK. Also watch Indiana Jack, and he recommended you. Really? Indiana Jack recommended me to you? Wow. I feel honored, man. Saludos. This is Monterrey, Nuevo Leon, Mexico. How's Stamper's doing? You got home. He was doing good. Really doing good. Alex Ree, what did I miss? Yeah, I don't know. My brother's girlfriend is from below Double Eagles, I think. I don't know. Christoph Procon. What do you think of the new president? I stopped watching the news. I think the news. Okay, this is not a political side affiliation, okay? This is just an observation. In the current state that we are in, the media is colluding with the politicians. In history, modern history, politicians and crooks have always been kept at bay because of reporters willing to tell the truth and expose politicians. But today's day and age, there are no more honest reporters out there that threatens to expose the politicians. So now the politicians are emboldened to do whatever they want because they know that the media, they got the media in their pocket or in their side. And I also noticed that the opposition party can clearly see the other political party committing unlawful things, but either they're unwilling to address the issue, they have no power to do it, or they won't do anything because if they did something, it will hurt their political career. So what's the point? What's the point? You know, what's the point, right? I mean, how many of you out there see what I see, and do you agree with that? I could care less about the. Yeah, I mean, God is in control. I also think that we are to observe what God is doing in all of this, but we still have to engage the public. We can't be so heaven bound we're no earthly good anymore, right? God has ordained us to be the light on the hill. We are to be the salt of the earth. We can't just say, hey, I don't care about that anymore. That's none of my business. Vote according to what God wants you to vote, and then it's no longer your business whatever happens to that. Rodrigo Duterte for president. I heard there's not a lot of people don't like him. Yeah, we take politics too personal, and when we don't win, our party doesn't win, then we lose hope. We get discouraged, we get hurt, and that's not supposed to be that way. All right, I got a question for you. According to Steve Brubaker, JBG for president, here's a story. Here's a question for you, okay? My dad was born and raised in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Lived there until he was a young adult. Then he traveled around the world, landed in the Philippines. Let me reverse that a little bit, okay? My mother was a newly graduate Filipina, born and raised in the Philippines, newly graduated from college. She was a newly graduate teacher. And my mom at that time, this lady was riding a bus. And you know, in the old days where the bus used to stop in every town in plazas, well, this bus stop at is, the marketplace to exchange passengers and pick up passengers and stuff like that. So this Filipina woman sees a crowd of unruly people. So she gets off the bus and find out what's going on, right? And what does this young lady, Filipina, see? She sees all these no good people mistreating this white, naive American. And he was being taken advantage of. And this young lady saw this and she started raising hell. I mean, she's one of those women that has a big fire up their butt. I mean, they can just, you're the kind of ladies I'm talking about, right? The kind of ladies that can do what Jesus Christ did to the temple, where he cleared everybody. Yeah, that was my mom. So anyway, this young lady just started shouting at everybody and dragging this American young kid back to the bus. And yeah, she was a firecracker. And next thing you know, this young American, naive American, he doesn't realize, but what in the world is he doing inside of a bus? So my mom was a knight in shining armor and rescued my would-be father. And next thing you know, my mom brings home an American white dude to her house. Now this is back in 50s, right? You don't do that in the Philippines. So there you go. That's how the love story of my mom and my dad started. My mom saw this American dude being mistreated and harassed, and next thing you know, man, picks him up, put him in a bus, brings him home, and tells her dad, say, "Dad, guess what? I brought an American guy home." So yeah. See the movie Air Bud. The dog played what? Basketball. I know what you're talking about. I don't think I watched it. Kevin Dorf. Hello, Kevin. Happy in love. Yeah. Gator John, how do you get used to being alone on the road? I tell you, the first year was just pure hell. It was just the loneliest, saddest time of my life, because coming from the Philippines, I grew up surrounded with hundreds of friends and people. I come here with a big adventure in my mind, and what did I find? It was the loneliest time in my life. After about a year and a half, then it got better. But now that I'm a lot older, I've been driving since 1991, so um, it's actually not bad anymore. You know, why don't you watch Airbud basketball movie? You should watch it. I don't have the time. Just don't have the time, my friend. What kind of music you listen to? For a long, long time back in the 90s, I was enamored listening to contemporary jazz. Then I kind of phased that out and got serious into uh, following the teachings of the Lord Jesus Christ. Then I started listening to Christian music. But in a couple of years, I also kind of got sick and tired of that and just listened to a lot of John MacArthur sermons. Also listen to David Jeremiah, uh, Love Worth Finding. What was his name? Adrian Rogers. Um, so I do a lot of Bible studying through YouTube videos. Daniel Diaz, are you fluent in other languages besides English? Yeah, Bisaya, a little bit of Tagalog, English, and one language in the Camiguin Island. I'll be 47 on the 23rd. Okay, Walter, you're a blessed man. Yeah, I am, without a doubt. I just blessed beyond comprehension, just by the grace, only by the grace of God. That, yeah. So you were born. Okay, back to the question. I kind of lost my thought there. So I was born and raised in the Philippines. At the age I was born in 1968, but by the time around 1982 or 83, we migrated. My dad and my mom divorced or separated, and so my dad and I and his new girlfriend at the time, we migrated here in the U.S. We stayed here until about 1984, went back to the Philippines. I stayed there until 1990 and till now. So back to my question is, would I be eligible to run for president? I don't think so, right? Because you have to be American soil born to be born in, to be a president in the United States. What about those army people that served in Germany, Okinawa, Korea? I think those people that are born in the U.S. bases, or like, I would imagine U.S. embassies. If a child are born to those, Barb, now come on, Barb. um, so I think that, if a child was born in the U.S. installation, as they call it, I think those qualify, right? But if if your child is born outside the base, yes, they are still American, but I don't think they qualify to run as president. What do you think? Yeah, Gary, military bases are considered United States soil. like the U.S. embassies, right? Do you have a store for hoodies? Don't know what that is. Um, Now I know for a fact that when a child of an American is born anywhere in the world, that child is considered an American. But I think that disqualifies that child uh, to run for president. Yes, they can run as president if born off base. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. Isn't it the Constitution says that you have to be U.S. soil born? Not just because your parents are Americans. If a child is born on a plane outside the country, economic zone over the child, because they're born to country in which the vessel is registered to. Yeah, and I've seen foreigners that are migrating or flying into the United States, and they have their child birth in the middle of the Pacific, and their aircraft carrier is American based. Yeah, yeah. Arnold Schwarzenegger can't be a president. No, of course not. Arizona guy won. Hey, John McCain was born in Panama. So, Wally's World. Some military are stationed where no bases are, and also think of State Department employees. Well, I don't know. Who knows? All can be president. No Max, but was governor. Tyler Stenzel. He travels. Wickenery, Kansas. There you go. Gary Ganger. If parents are citizens, I believe their children would be eligible. No, I don't know. So does that mean as long as two parents are U.S. citizens, then that child is eligible to run for president? What if only one parent is a U.S. citizen? Then that child is not eligible? Is that what you're saying? Are there any states you don't like to drive through? Pennsylvania, Illinois. I don't know. Roads are rough. Sleepy Joe and I ain't saying that. John run for Wisconsin governor. Yeah, I don't think so. Why in the world would I? Mark Dice. Yeah, I watch Mark sometimes. Did you enjoy snowmobiling last year? Last year? Man, that was like 3 years ago. As I said, I watch all these news and nothing ever changes. And you ever notice that on YouTube or in the news, they have this big time titles on their videos. It's always the same. Big titles, shocking videos, shocking titles, but nothing ever changes. Yeah, 3 years ago. Yeah, that was 3 years ago. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed that one. That was different. Yes, I am in Allentown. Hello, Gigi from California. Joel Rodriguez. Steve Brubaker. Have invented a camera just in case you have the blind side back. I think they do. You know, I wouldn't mind having a camera on the trailer, but that's why they invented Go. Get out and look. That'd be good. Love your videos. Thank you, Robert. The Falcon, Ottawa, Canada. Nope. I've been to Canada on a car and a motorcycle, never on a truck. They keep you in fear when wrap up with a cute story. Yeah, it's always a big title and amazing, scary thumbnail, then nothing happens. How long have you had tampers? About 11 years, I think. Why haven't they put backup cones on trailers yet? Good question. I heard people say because of the cost. Can you imagine the cost it cost the industry for backing trailer accidents? So I don't know. Got a favorite brand of truck? So far, Your Grace has been the most advanced, luxurious truck I've ever driven. Please give Dampers a big hug. Yeah, I don't need to give him a hug. He hugs me. You seen that video where I went home? He goes bananas, man. He goes really crazy. Isis Khan, hey there, Isis. From Pakistan, are you looking good? Glasses. What time is in the U.S.? The time here is 10:13 p.m. Saturday. John, when are you going to see shopping again? I actually did shopping today, but it's kind of a boring video, but I'll still post it, just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you guys will like it or not. Captain 80002, been subscribed for a long time. Want to say thanks putting out videos. It is my honor, my friend. It is just absolutely my honor. Also, the most reoccurring question is, why did I start YouTube, and what made me start it, and what made me keep on going. Ever since I was in the Philippines, when I was in the Philippines, we lived in a very small island. And it was a very tourist kind of a island, but it was a very undeveloped island. It was probably the last developed island in the Philippines at that time. But there would always be Americans or foreigners from around the world. I talked about this the other day, a couple days ago. There are people from around the world that would flock in our front yard because my dad is an American German trying to build a resort on his own. And, the Australians, the French, the Germans, Americans, Japanese, anywhere around the world. And I've always had the joy of showing people where everything was in the island, explaining. I was kind of like a very young tourist guide kind of a person. I love showing stuff, telling people about cultures and how it works and all that stuff. And so when YouTube came along, I didn't even think about. I really didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know about making money out of YouTube. To me, it was just the pure joy of telling people about what I do, where I go, and explaining. And it also became a companion to me. And it wasn't all that boring. It wasn't that lonely. Being on the road alone all the time, because I had you guys to follow. Even though back then I'd be lucky if I had 4, 5, 10 people watching my videos, and I didn't care. I mean, I was more than happy if I had one person watch the video, and So that's how I started YouTube, is because it gave me an out. It gave me a companion somewhat, and I never dreamed that my channel would take off, and it also made me feel inadequate because there are so many gifted YouTubers out there, um, that I could never compete. I could never in a million years compete what they do. They were just very talented people. But by the grace of God, man, I'm not saying I've got a good, big channel. No, no, but I've got you guys to keep me company. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You ever get skin cancer from a lot of drivers being exposed to the sun too much? Yeah, I don't know if you can see this, but my left arm is actually darker than my. See that? My left arm is darker than my right arm, I guess. But I do have. My wife gave me this thing here. It's a sleeve protector. So this covers my arm from the sunburn. Pretty nice. So that has saved me quite a bit, you know. Joseph uh, Husman. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see. Hey John, I follow all your videos. Soon as you release them, are you going to do more shopping videos? My girlfriend says enjoy watching you and stop and load the truck groceries. Yeah, I did some groceries today, and wouldn't you know it, a Walmart employee came back to me and says recording devices are not allowed, so I had to turn it off. Arizona is investigating voting fraud starting Tuesday. Yeah, see, nothing comes out of that. Nothing ever comes out of any investigations. When was the last time a politician went to jail? Nixon didn't go to jail. Yeah, it just, I don't know. Nothing ever changed. Nothing ever happens. Nothing ever happens. Zerk01, how are you? Tempers feeling better? Yeah, he's doing really good. Thank you for asking. And you guys can follow along on Jackie's update on his status by going to video number. Jackie made a video of video number 32. Hold on for a second, please. Something is beeping here and it's driving me nuts. I think my GoPro is driving me nuts. Yeah, the GoPro, as I mentioned many times, they're great for certain things, but I really just like I just really, really like the Sony much, much better. They are more reliable. The biggest problem with GoPro is that you could be recording and you don't know it, but the sound is not being recorded. That's one of the biggest problems. Second big problem with GoPro is they'll overheat. They'll just die. I've never had that with Sony. I've never had that problem with Sony cameras. Um, the advantage of a GoPro is, without a doubt, that GoPros is much more stable. Especially when you're doing extreme movement, they will not shake as bad as a Sony. But the problem with GoPro is, um, hold on. Let me get something here. Okay, the problem with GoPro is that, unlike a Sony, see, this is a Sony HDR-AS 300. The beauty about the Sony is, right here is the mic jack. You can plug in an external microphone directly into this mic jack here, right? And there's your microphone right here. Now the Sony the quality of the video is good, but they do tend to shake a lot worse than the GoPros. You can put in an external microphone. This is just a microphone that, hey Chris, by the way, send me your address and I'll give you this microphone here. I think you're gonna like this. So anyway, the problem with Sony is that they tend to shake a little bit. They do have their stabilization lens. They're supposed to have this little gimbal lens on there, mechanical. So they do okay. But I think that the GoPro is much more superior when it comes to the stabilization. The problem with GoPro is there's no place to plug in a microphone. In order for you to plug in a microphone, you have to get one of these, here, let me take this off for a second, okay? This is that's the door. In order for you to plug in a microphone, you have to get this little dongle brick thing here. You got to plug this in right here. USB-C. Plug it into the GoPro, just like so. Okay. Now, once you have that little gadget on there, this used to be like 50 or 70 bucks right here, just for this little conversion kit right here. Now, then you can plug in your microphone. Now, you can use a corded mic, but basically this will give you the story, So this is how you plug in an external microphone to your GoPro. Problem with GoPro is, even though you've got everything connected, I'd be sitting here recording, and when I upload a video or edit the video, there's no sound. And there's nothing worse, nothing more aggravating than recording the whole session and you turn out that you don't have audio on that video. So I don't know how many times I had to delete the whole thing because there's no audio, So that's the GoPro story. Hold on for a second, please. Tea's getting cold. And one of the nice thing about the GoPro is that, well, one of the bad thing about the GoPro is they don't supply the door. Now, oh yeah, once you plug in that little conversion there, then it's no longer rainproof. You can't use it in the rain. Now, for those of you who have been asking me, how do I make a GoPro a hat cam? That's really easy, my friend. See, GoPro right here. That little conversion kit right there. One of the nice thing I like about the Sony is that they were smart enough to put a little quarter 20 hole. You just take an ordinary hat right here, bore a hole right through there, put the bolt right through there, and then just, there you go. That's your hat cam right there. And that's been my hat cam gizmo for the last, I don't know how many years. Can you take a video at loading dock? No, we're not even allowed at most loading docks. Drivers are not allowed because of COVID. Temp here in Richmond is 27. Hey, Byron Sanchez Morales. So, that good crack. Any other questions out there? Richard Polanco from California. And are you still doing over the road or dedicated route? I run from Pennsylvania to Virginia, all the way to Wisconsin, all the way down to Texas to Arkansas, Tennessee, Virginia, Maryland, sometimes New Jersey. So is that dedicated? Is that, I don't know what you call that, regional, I think? The dude is here, got tons, but was trying to let others ask you questions. Yeah, go ahead, man. John Boyle, are you taking Grace through the Texas Hill Country? Where is that, out west, right? No, we usually just go to Dallas, Texas, and Fort Worth. That's about it. Tyson Price, can you take a video with your camera on your hat of you doing a live stream? I've never done that before, and I tried to do a live stream today on a GoPro. It gets really choppy. It doesn't work, and for some reason the GoPro freezes up. Can you take, okay, when will you be seeing your family? Probably Tuesday morning. The video, Do There and Pray For Me, was interesting reflection. I'm finding more and more people asking for prayers. There are difficult times, many people are struggling. Yeah, yes, there are people that are wanting you to pray for them, but I'm talking about a certain group of people that they don't want you to pray for them because they're very comfortable for uh, their decision. They're comfortable with their personal choices, and for you for you to pray for them is saying that what they're doing is wrong, and they don't want to think that way. It's not only that you respect them to have their personal choice, they want you to submit. They want you to acknowledge, and yeah, they want you to acknowledge that their decisions is, there's nothing wrong with their decisions, even if the Bible truly contradicts that decision. They don't want you to think that way, because then they'll call you names for not accepting their decisions. It's weird. It's really weird that you're not even supposed to think it, because thinking it, you're not aligning to their ideology. You have a lot of drivers recognize you from YouTube. Once in a while. Maybe once a week, or once, sometimes more, sometimes less. Kavi Ann Williams, hello. K. Matthew Hare. It's almost like the insult of you pray for them. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Is even though if you were to pray for them in silent or in your home, you must do that, which is really, really weird. What's your favorite food to eat? Anything that mama cooks. Oh my goodness, that woman can cook anything and make it taste heavenly. I don't know. Have you ever driven flatbeds? Yes. 8 months. I've driven for 8 months. Good crack. Hey John, I'm a truck driver from Ireland. Operator company, owner, 6 trucks on the road. Your videos keep me through the working days. Cool. How big is Ireland? Can you drive around Ireland in 1 day or 2 days? So Richard Haig, you at Wawa will buy you a cup of coffee. One of the reasons that my videos has been so kind of boring more than usual is I get my fuel. I don't go inside. I just get my fuel and go. I don't really hang around inside truck stop. I got what? Tell you if you are loaded or unloaded. Tony, I don't know what you mean. Scars, how's everything looking with Tampers? Tampers is doing very well, and I think he's scheduled to go in next week. And please continue to share his GoFundMe page on your social media. That would really help him a lot. DJ, your videos are awesome. Thank you. I disagree, but thank you. Thanks for trying, right? Dennis Fox, what does it take to edit your videos? Editing videos is not really that difficult. It's time consuming, but I use a Luma Fusion editing software, Luma Touch. Ryan Hutchison, JBG Travis, have you ever did a load in Philly? Who's Travis? Oh, travels? Yeah, we used to pick up meat right there by in South Philly where the big stadium is. Isn't that like a meat packing place over there somewhere? When you get a load and you go, how do you know you're full and ready to go and leave? Does that help? Usually that green light. Sometimes a yard jockey will come and knock on the door, or the shipper will call us on the phone. Did you bought an eye? Yeah, I bought an iWatch. Look, yeah, bought me an iWatch. So far so good. Alabama Prep. What is your favorite truck stop? Is- There's a truck stop in Boise, Idaho, just east of Boise, called the Stagecoach truck stop, and yeah, that place is just amazing. Why do they call it yard jockeys? Don't know. Cavian, my sister name is Kayla. JBD. What's a JBD? Do you think a yard jockey would be a decent job? I don't know. I think it can get boring, right? I think it can get boring. Michael Marion, cool. You have charged up on iWatch. Yeah, got me an iWatch right here. This is a 6. Do you feel safe pumping gas? Do you feel safe pumping gas on my car? Yeah, why not? Cade Brown, I have been trying to get the hazmat on my CDL for the present years. I guess can't seem to pass. Do you have any tips? Oh, boy, I gave up my hazmat about 10 years ago. JBG Ken. Travels, have you ever did a load in Philly? Yes, I did. I used to load out of Philadelphia all the time. Danny G, I'm currently in Allentown, PA. Cool. Peter Locke is in the house. Gus Fatima Construction. They call him yard jockey because the master of all the yard and the yard jockey and trailers are on. So you can trade back trailers, loaders, Richard Hag. Okay, what else is there? LSU Superfan, hello. Melissa Martin from Mississippi. MISSI, moved to North Carolina. Food too much better, much better here. Tony Embry, Mark Mankey, MJ22, hello guys. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to MJ22 Adventures. I think they got a good channel going there. They can actually help your support. Brad M. IJG, did you ever drive a cab over? Yes, that's where I learned to drive. And that was the first truck I've driven, cab over. Is that Volvo the best riding truck you ever drove? Yes, so far so good, the best truck. I would imagine the second best truck is a T680, which I named Baby Blue. No, not Baby Blue, Miss Blue. That was a good truck. The WEL truck, that was a good truck. Does your company run in North Carolina? No. Jacob Lawrence, hey there, Jacob. What is the boss planning to do on doing with the black pony? So far, Papa Bear has driven the black pony and he loves it. So I don't. I think Papa Bear is gonna keep the truck and I don't know, probably adopt him, adopt it. Why did you not like me, Blue? Huh? Jim Siren. Okay. Mr. Chow, 323. When are you going to be home for a couple of days off? Probably not until February 23rd. Bill Mathis. Hey, Bill. Been a while, Bill. Foxy dog, woof woof. Richard Hag, hello. CA, hi. Why are you not reading my comments? Because they're always the same. Evening, John. Greetings from Rhode Island. Been there many, many times. Hey there, Mr. Speedy. Tom Timmons. Are you planning on a sleeping in tomorrow? Yeah, the plan is to deliver and then Deadhead all the way to Virginia, pick up a load. Melissa Martin, hello. I'm asking you about Peter Locke. What was the question? Whiskey Bent 100. Big fan of your videos. Well, thank you there, Mr. Whiskey. Grilled Mortal. Yeah, you and little Everett will get along just fine. Might that explain you have answered my last questions? The dude. Brian Erisman, right? Erisman? Do you miss driving, Baby Blue? Not really. Not really. What's wrong with Peter Locke? Yeah, what's wrong with Peter Locke? Ruben York, hello from Laredo, Texas. Been there many times, Laredo. I've even crossed the border. To answer your question, John, takes 2 days to go around outside Ireland. Oh, really? Cool. But you guys don't do 70 miles an hour, right? What's your top speed over there? Do you have family in Rhode Island or just driven? I used to deliver in Cranston, Rhode Island every week. I can't remember the name of the company, but used to deliver to Cranston, Rhode Island all the time. Did you ever drive on the West Coast? Yes. Type in JBG Travels, California, New Mexico, Colorado, whatever name of city and state. Type that in on YouTube, JBG Travels / and then your question. Melissa Martin, I've lost you in videos. I have to catch up on them. Okay. Michael Marion, are you ready, spring? Yeah, I've been ready for spring since September. Yeah, I don't like winter anymore. Barbiller, those were the good days. Yeah. Saludos, amigo. Mexico. Brad M. Good night. Speedy. Do you still use the Hot Logic? As I was saying earlier, the next video that I'm going to be uploading, I bought a salmon fish and some lemon because I was going to do my salmon on a Hot Logic, and then I remembered the Hot Logic. I brought it home last time at the house and I forgot to bring it with me. I'll just probably cook it in the microwave. What time do you deliver tomorrow in Allentown, Pennsylvania? Don't know. Whenever they open, I guess. The boss keeps you away from the snow. It's supposed to snow tomorrow night. Something like that. Salmon sushi all day long. Salmon. I don't like salmon. I like tuna. Salmon for cooking, tuna for raw sushi. Yeah, ew for microwave fish. Yeah. How many drivers ADL have? Probably about 10. But without the Eric, probably back to 9. My grandfather drove a truck in the 70s, 80s. Love watching you drive. Thank you. Jim Sarian. I do that every night, John. Search your videos, watch some several times. Yeah, thank you. Kevin, hello, Kevin. Ex nihilito. Ex nihilito. Wow, that's... Where'd you get that name? MK Tupac. Hey, JJ, where are you tonight? Allentown, Pennsylvania. Bluefin tuna. Snow here Monday night, 3 inches. Hopefully by tomorrow afternoon, I'll be starting out to go to Wisconsin. So, Eric Sabol. Coffee maker. I'm loaded with coffee maker right now. Winter remix here in Ohio Monday. Whew. I want to apologize to Peter for bothering him. Oh boy. Well, Everett, you better watch out for Peter. He can go psycho on you. He'll block you. Means coming from nothing. Oh, really? Cool. Swordfish, tasty. Yeah. Foxy dog. He's good. That's long Larry's son. Followed him a while. Have seen home. Yep. What are you loaded with? Coffee maker. Coffee creamers. Coffee creamers. Okay, so ex nihilito, is that how you pronounce it? Ex nihilito? Ex nihilito? Am I pronouncing that right? Ex nihilito? How cold is in PA? How cold is it? How cold is it? 27 degrees. Come on, where are you? Hope your dog doing well. I hope so too. Have you been to Canada? Yes. Is ADL hiring and they have provided training? They're hiring, but they do not provide training. Have you been to Maine? Yes. I've been there maybe once or twice. Maybe 3 at the most. Ex nihilo. Oh, okay, got it. Oh yes, love coffee creamers. Yep. Oh, wait. This one right here. This is yogurt. This is yogurt. I'm thinking of already a day ahead tomorrow. Right now, I'm currently loaded with yogurt. This is yogurt. Whew. Is he going through Nashville? That's the trick. Yeah, I actually be uploading tomorrow a video of Nashville. Sometimes I will take the southern bypass of Nashville. It's longer, but never been held with traffic taking the southern bypass. Balut egg. Ooh. I tried balut egg here in Chicago. Yeah, that was not a good experience. Melissa Martin, 40. 40. In Bisaya, it's 40. I think it's also the same in Spanish. John had a brain fart. No, I didn't have a brain fart. My brain is a fart. Yeah, my mind is playing hard to get now. It's like a fart in the wind, just disappears. Open trailer door to see what's inside. Frank Knudsen from York, Pennsylvania. I know exactly where York is. How's your weight loss going? I'm completely out of the supplement that Long Haul Larry gave me, but I have been keeping up on the 1-day meal a day, so it seems to be working okay. Dave Glover when because I live in Illinois. Oh, how many of you? Oh, I got this news. I was watching a video yesterday, and you guys know who Mary Ann is on Gilligan's Island? Dawn Wells. I guess she died last year due to COVID. Mary Ann got COVID last year, and the remaining sole survivor on the Gilligan Island is Ginger. Tina Louise is still alive. And guess who else died today? Larry King. Yeah, I didn't know. I can't believe that she got overlooked in the news. Yeah, Larry King died, yep. You ever cook adobo in your truck? No, to cook adobo, you need a lot of water, you need a lot of space, and, just, that's not the kind of thing that, Mama could do it, but, John, keep up your weight loss. Yeah, we'll do, man, we'll do it. And I don't know, can you guys see it on my face? It's not like that I have been weighing myself, but I don't feel like a stuffed sausage that much, so. What a crock. What's what a crock? Thomas Maxwell, what do you mean? What's a crock? Don't know what that means. Anybody know what Thomas Maxwell is referring to? Dave Glover, I used to listen to Larry King when I drove the big trucks back in the early 70s. Who drives ADL 797? Is that the silver truck? Stuffed sausage is my favorite. She was 82, got COVID. Got Larry King too. So Larry got COVID? Is that what Larry King died of? COVID? Really? World's coming to an end. I don't know about that, but say this. Even so, come Lord Jesus. Even so. So what was a crack type of shoe? I don't know. Daniel, hello. Dave Glover, yes, COVID. So Larry King died of COVID. Sheesh. But he was already after the vaccine? Really? So Larry King took the vaccine and died? Wow. Power Chair Trucker, I believe it's another Kenworth. How many miles on Grace? It was like 340, maybe 360, something like that. I can't remember. Brent Smith, yeah. DRV 73, I think he had COVID as well. Wow. Larry King was in a coma in the past. How old is Larry King? Yeah, somebody said 80 something. Yep, it was after he got the vaccine. Now you guys are always asking me what if I'm gonna get the vaccine or not. Yeah, no, I don't know. Do not what she do not what he passed. How if Tony Embry, can you clarify that, please? 797 is the Kenworth T680. Uh, I think I know who you're talking about. I'm not allowed to mention his name. He was 87, yeah. I was surprised about Hank Aaron. Who don't know who Hank Aaron is. Tom Wright, John, are you still riding your Goldwing? What do you think of the new ones? I would really like to try the new one, the automatic one, but I can't justify buying a new one. I mean, I can't even afford to buy a new one, but I can't even justify thinking of buying a new one because I can't even ride Goldie as it is. So I'll get me a Goldwing, a brand new Goldwing, and ride it, what, twice a year? Yeah. What's a good name? God bless truck drivers. I enjoy your story of the elder man on his deathbed. Yeah, that was kind of a humbling experience for me, man. I tell you, just Hank Aaron was a famous baseball player. Oh, I don't watch sports, so that's completely foreign world. Just got a new Harley. Whew. Last time I rode in a pack with a Harley, and that Harley just kept on. I think Harleys they sound good, they look good, but I don't know. From what my experience was, if they're not properly maintained, they can get really feisty and costly. What's Mama going to cook first day off? I ordered some suman. It's a sticky rice wrapped in banana leaves. Sweet sticky rice. I do not know if pasaway to. I do not know if pasaway due to COVID. Oh, pass away. See, pasaway is Tagalog. So, yeah, that's crazy. I love your videos of Mount Rushmore. Well, thank you. That was, Mr. Hertz, Rip Hammering Hank. Alright. No, King Stories. Okay. Tony, sorry for the mess up. No problem. Bronx Carmine, what's going on? You waiting to be loaded? No, I'm waiting to go to bed. They don't open till tomorrow. Hey Gus, I watched my dad push his Harley home a couple times. I know, I mean, a lot of people give Hondas a grief, but Hondas, man, they just run. They run, and they don't look as good as a Harley, but they run. They run. Hey, JB, I'm retiring from teaching this June, getting into trucking. Any quick advice? Yeah, do it if you can afford it. If you have the time and the money to do it, do it while you still have your health. Do it. He did not pass away from COVID. He was hospitalized earlier in the COVID. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, pasaway means I don't know. MJ22. What is the meaning of pasaway? Something to, I don't know, to criticize? I don't know. You better ask MJ22 what's pasaway. That Tagalog is not my strong language, I tell you that. Ah, yeah, badlungon. Uh, like a child, you're always having to discipline to. He's always acting up. Yeah, a child is always acting up. The meaning of pasaway. An unruly child. Here you go. Have you did a 36-hour reset lately? In the US, we only do 34. But did you guys know that COVID-19 exempt is back on again? So I have been utilizing that. Especially with you being on the road all the time. Melissa Martin, I love your bike. Thank you. Oh, for those of you who have been watching the Trucker Helps Motorcyclist video in Chicago, how many of you how many of you out there have watched that? Answer that question. How many of you have watched the video Truckers Help Motorcyclists in Chicago? Anyway, the story was this motorcyclist ran out of gas in the middle of the freeway. And so what I did is I was probably the 10th vehicle behind where the incident was. Yeah, and it's to go to my YouTube channel, type in JBG Travels / motorcycle Trucker Helps Motorcyclist. Watch that. So anyway, I was the 10th vehicle when this motorcyclist stalled, and slowly each of the vehicles started swerving off and going, right? So I'm slowly creeping up, and so I see this motorcyclist stalled in the middle of Chicago freeway, and she, you could tell that this was a female driver. She was pretty slim, small, and she tried to start it, kickstart it, start it, and she just wouldn't. The motorcycle wouldn't start, and I think it was a Yamaha. So anyway, I started swerving to the right. By going to the right, I was blocking the traffic on the right side, and I asked her to walk the motorcycle towards the shoulder, and she slowly, kind of walked her bike with the bike under her, and that was it. And little did I know that video went viral. In fact, it's got like 4 million views on it right now. So anyway, that video, about 2 to 3 years later after the video was posted, a lady emailed me, says, "Hey, that was me on a motorcycle." And so I gave her my number. She called me and says, "Hey, I never got to thank you for helping me out that day." I said, "Man, it was a very cool experience in my part." So yeah, so anyway, it took her 3 years to notice that video, and she finally tracked me down and thanked me for that. So that was pretty cool. And I think that was the biggest catalyst, jumping stone of my YouTube channel. Because of that video, then uh, there was a time when that video went up to CNN, Good Morning America, all the news, and it went viral. And because of that, then people noticed my channel and started subscribing. So yeah, Zach Baker. Wow, 10 o'clock already. I better get to bed. Oh, it's 11. You must be Central Time. What was when you driving Baby Blue? That was, yeah, that was Baby Blue. Yep, that was right. Power Chair, a 1968 Harley Police Special. Corey Corcho, I'm sitting in Allentown also. Well, it's buckled up and it's gonna get really cold. Ex Nihilito, did you watch that show? It's a very, I think it's only like a 3-minute video. So, will you guys help distribute COVID vaccines? Yeah, actually, the Channel 6 CBS in Milwaukee called me up one day and asking if I'm delivering the vaccines. I said, nope. Nope, 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 nope. CNN, yeah, they just said it was a trucker. Barb Miller, yep, I'm going to hit the hay. Talk to you guys. Hey, say hello to Sissy and Doc, Barb. And be careful out there. Jim Siren, yes, it's time for bed, Johnny. Yep. Can you do a truck tour? My truck is in a big mess right now. What is your power source of heat in your truck? It's called a Webasto heater. It's an aftermarket diesel turbine engine. It's as big as a cigarette carton. It used, Sissy passed away. Oh, gee, many crickets. Sorry, Barb. Sissy was Tamper's long, far away girlfriend. So yeah, the heater is a 12-volt. Runs on 12-volt, but it also uses diesel to heat the truck. So it's called a Webasto heater. All right, so I think that's about it. 138 minutes, I think it's long enough. I'm not surprised it's back on the case here in Canada. We're back locked down again. Good night, Barb. Thanks. Say hello to Doc for me. Yeah, just one more thing. 2 things. First, please don't forget to share Tamper's GoFundMe page on your social media. And if you guys can give him some support, that would be great. If not, it's okay. Also, the second one is... yeah, I don't want to get in trouble with Larry, so please subscribe to the Drunk Carpenter. Otherwise, Long Haul Larry is going to do something stupid in my truck, like locking the transmission permanently on reverse. That would take me a long time to get to Texas. Remember, Drunk Carpenter, subscribe to him. Otherwise, Larry will not do a good job fixing my truck. When you get to Crap in Bethlehem, get a pizza. Where's my parking? Ah, man, don't tempt me with all those delicious food. I'm trying to lose weight, man. Come on. You're killing me. Drive safe. MJ22, ha ha ha. Ya, ingon ni Larry nga kung dili ko no Dili ko no mo mag-subscribe. Yang i-reverse akong truck permanent. So, I need you guys to subscribe to the Drunk Carpenter. Please, for my sanity. Locomotive. Good night. Larry's going to steal your transmission. No, he's not going to steal it. He's just going to do something with it where it's completely reversed. I will email you in a few minutes. Okay, thank you. Tony, good night. Thanks for dropping by. Thank you. When you and Larry live stream, don't know. I think Larry is scheduled to go to the UP next week. I think that's about it, right? Is that all? I'm gonna go to bed. Jacob Lawrence, good night, Jacob. The big JL. Remember, Drunk Carpenter. Come on, before we end this video, you guys gotta go subscribe over there. Come back and say subscribe. Come on. I wanna see the subscribe confirmation that you guys have subscribed. David User. Will you be coming through Indiana? It's supposed to snow tonight. Tomorrow night I'll probably go through Indiana. Can you get the pizza with a cauliflower crust? I wonder what that tastes like. MJ Yamba, wow. Good night, MJ. Aligraha to imong bugoy nga way nga labad king ulo. What's the name of Larry's channel? Long Haul Larry. Don't go to Long Haul Larry's channel. Go to his son-in-law's channel, The Drunk Carpenter. When you do hunk tunnels. Yeah, there's no tunnel where I'm going. Eugene Dipper. Thank you there, Eugene. Thank you. Hey, I got Eugene to subscribe to The Drunk Carpenter. Peter Locke, there you go. Come on. Gary Windland, come on, Gary. Give me a confirmation that you subscribe. Come on. Foxy Dog. Long early, he's also wrote a book. Parking full time. Done with Drunk Carpenter. Yeah, make sure you tell him I sent you there, okay? Because, yeah, otherwise it's no... You gotta tell him who sent you there. That way Larry can let me off the hook. That's Eastern time. It's 11:15 here. I am. Gary Ganger, thank you. Ohio Travels, thank you. Sean Henry, thank you. MJ, thank you. Vincent Winters. Did you know that one of my favorite songs is Vincent? Although I don't really understand what that song is about. It's a beautiful song. Vincent. It's hard, cold in Ontario. Drunk Carpenter builds neat things. He's good with wood. Yeah, but he's drinking the wrong brand of beer. I really believe he can get more subscribers if he drinks a different brand of beer. Drunk subs count 508 now, 515. Ooh, 512. Larry working on truck saw video. Yep. He's been grouchy lately. Call him Grouchy Larry, not Long Haul Larry. I think he lost that title because he doesn't drive long anymore. But we call him Grouchy Larry. 512, make it 514. Thank you. So, anybody else out there that subscribed to the Drunk Carpenter? So that Larry will not be so grouchy anymore. What is your email address? Go to the description box in every video, and it's there. Michael Marion. Matthew Zamorlo. Okay, it's gonna be a very long day tomorrow, so. Oh, Tricho! Hey, oh, Tricho, are you still in Florida? What happened to long hair Larry? No, not long hair Larry. It's grouchy Larry now. DC count. Drunk Carpenter DC. That's pretty cool, right? Boa noite. Yeah, grouchy Larry. That's his, it's not LHL anymore. It's GLHL. Grouchy Hall Larry. Vincent. Hey, Vincent, do you like that song, Vincent? $5.18. Cool. Working on truck last video I see. Yeah, that truck that he's been putting out, it's actually on the road. It's been running for what, a week now. He's like a month, 2 months behind. I'll be with my brother Monday morning because he's drives for Schneider and I'm going along with him. How old are you, Eugene? I'm subscribed. He has shirts now. Cool. Yeah, you can ask Long Haul Larry's t-shirt printing business is also run by the Drunk Carpenter and his wife, which is Long Haul Larry's daughter. So the Drunk Carpenter is Long Haul Larry's, or Grouchy Larry's son-in-law. Vincent, I like the song Vincent. Oh yeah, cool. Oh, Tricho, I'm on vacation, North Carolina. Cool. There you go. The Wabasso is located under the bunk. Webasto. Although I think this is a different brand, but they're all the same. I think they're made in Germany. Diesel heaters for trucks. Type in on YouTube or Google diesel heaters for trucks. 21 years old. There you go. Old enough to drive a truck interstate. Hello everyone. Subscribe also to Jacqueline Faye. Yep. Jacqueline has her own channel. She kind of makes me mad because Jackie could actually be one of the best YouTubers in the world if she wanted to. But she has this editing skills, just mad editing skills. And she's just not interested in making YouTube videos. But when she does make a video, it's Hollywood quality. You know those young YouTubers around the world that got millions and millions of subscribers? I call them the golden child because they have so much subscribers, they make so much money, and their parents are actually their managers. Their parents don't have to work, you know what I mean? Well, that could be Jackie. That could be Jackie. She is that good. She could make, I tell you, she can make videos like It would put me and Larry to shame. But she's not interested. She's not interested. So, the drunk carpenter. Hey, everybody. The drunk carpenter is in the house. Okay. So, toddler. All right. Just so you know what's been happening, I was in the shop today. Your father-in-law threatened to put my transmission lock up to reverse. He said he's going to put the transmission permanently on reverse if I don't get my subscribers to subscribe to your channel. So this is why, your father-in-law, Larry, scares me. You know that, right? And I would imagine he probably scares you too. Come on, be honest. Be honest, he scares you too. So I've been sending and begging my people here to go to your channel to subscribe because your father-in-law is gonna mess up my transmission and put it permanently in reverse. Drunk carpenter. So you better tell Larry that I did my part and he doesn't have to threaten me anymore. Okay? Say hello to Allie. Oh, drunk carpenter, DC as they call you now. Think of this. Take a picture of a truck sideways. Type in stolen democracy trans. That's the name of the trucking. Stolen democracy trucking. Print that on a t-shirt. I'll order 12. Come on, Tyler. Come on, Mr. DC. Make me a t-shirt of a truck sideways, big old letter on the side of the trailer. Stolen democracy transport or trucking. Email Allie. You guys can do it. Yeah, Larry scares me, so that's why. So there you go, DC. You got, how many subscribers you got now? Larry Baker, Zach Baker. Come on, it's gotta sell, that t-shirt. Oh, the reason I don't want to call Allie is that she'll be offended by that slogan, stolen democracy. Right? Drunk carpenter? No, drunk carpenter. Not enough. Hello, travels from Alabama. DC has 519 now. Oh, there you go. That is catchy phrase. Drunk carpenters. Yeah, he came up pretty good on that one. So what do you say, DC? Stolen democracy transport? I think he'll catch. Drunk carpenter, big t-shirt. Yeah, I don't know. That too will sell a lot. So I just realized that I can't go to bed yet because Mama's still at work. So I still gotta, we can work on it. There you go. By the way, everybody, Long Haul Larry has a t-shirt printing business. And the drunk carpenter is running it with Long Haul Larry's daughter, which is DC's wife. So if you guys want JBG Travels, Long Haul Larry, if you want your own t-shirt to be printed, designed, whatever, go to lhlprint.com. DC, why don't you put the link on the comment section, see if it works. What's the website again? It's lhlprint.com, right? Which is also located in every description box of every video that I have. Larry is unpredictable. Larry's a good guy. He just can't stand people claiming to be smart and doing stupid things. Larry gets dangerous when people start doing stupid things and they claim they're smart. So DC, do you have a website you could put on the thing there? Karthik Srinivasan, could you please let me know how to increase subscriber? Just keep at it, man. Just keep at it, keep at it, keep at it, and just don't let up. The Pentagon was supposed to be a wreck to go. Then the drunk carpenter showed up. That's funny. Tammy Reagan just saw Jackie said Tampers goes to the vet and setting up appointment for surgery. Yeah, there you go. This could be nice if you had a cup that says JBG Travels. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Huh? I keep forgetting about my tea now. It's bone cold. Although my nephew bought this for me. This was my nephew Miko's Christmas gift to me, I guess. David Evans from Alabama. Greenbow, Alabama. Is there such thing as a Greenbow, Alabama? Or is that one of those Hollywood made-up towns? Thinking of working for Prime. Good luck. I do that too. Tea gets cold at times, yep. Really big, nice. I took a nap and I see you still. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna go, then I realized that I gotta wait for Mama to show up. So there's no sense of going to bed without Mama calling. So I guess I'm stuck here for a little bit more. When is your next load to be picked up? Tomorrow, somewhere in Virginia. Vincent Winters, Brian Smith from Delaware, Ohio. Chris is from Ohio. This is Earl Grey. No. This is Twinings lemon ginger tea with a touch of honey. Have you navigate in old days without GPS? Yes, of course. Big old atlas map. Used to drive down the freeway with that map on your steering wheel and try to find your way. And they used to had payphones on truck stops where you had to use payphones. You lined up in truck stop so you can make check calls and ask directions and They were very creative on what the truck stop did with phones. They had payphones lined up in truck stops, and they also had some where they put the phone inside the toilet stalls. The idea was that you could make a phone call while you were under pressure. The problem was the phone was brown. Yes. So I started to pick up the phone and no, I don't think so. I'll wait. Let's see. I have a couple 20Ts, pure peppermint, Bush, mandarin, and orange. How long you been trucking? Since 1991. I live about 5 miles from your old friend, boss man. You mean that dirty boss man trucker Eric? Just kidding. Eric's gotta do what Eric's gotta do, right? Is the boss buying a new truck anytime soon? Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. He's waiting for Your Grace to reach 500,000 miles, and he said he'll trade it in for either a KW 900 or a W990 or a T680. Then why a YouTube channel not be interested? Then why have a YouTube channel and not be interested? She does post things, but she's not interested in the kind of videos that we do or I do. She mostly does. She takes bits and pieces of movies, a dozen different movies, and put them together and make a movie out of it, and she'll do that, and it'll take her about a month to do that. She's a perfectionist to making editing videos. In fact, one of the successful movie out there in, I don't know, let's just say 5 years ago, the writer saw Jackie's work and she was amazed of how Jackie's editing movie was. So yeah, negatives about working reefers. I don't know. The noise. I think some people can't stand the noise. You know, I used to have a long haul Larry's trailer, reaper trailer that's in his house right now. That used to be my trailer, and that was a very, 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 very loud reefer. And the man, when you did not drive all day long and try to go to sleep, you can't go to sleep because that trailer was so loud. But if you drove for 500-600 miles in a day, it's quiet as a mouse. You sleep right through it. Not starting. Don't know what that is. 348077.8. I don't know what that is. No problem with having you sit to unload up. Well, yeah, that part, you know, that part can get problematic, as they say it. It can take a long time for you to get unloaded or reloaded. But hauling food product will always somehow get you more loads than on dry freight. Because dry freight sometimes slows down, but food products, they never really slow down, I think. So I'm sure you get detention. No, that all the time. Tell Mama I said hi. Will do. I'm sure you get Grilled Mortal. What is that number about? 365475. What is that? Zerk, do you want me to call you Jibby or John? Johnny be good. Or you could call me Juan. Everybody else does. Sam Beatty, greetings from Melbourne, Australia. Chris, I got your email. I'll read it later. Who won the weight loss contest? Richard or Richard? I think everybody abandoned it. I think Larry would win it. He was working hard at the shop, and then he also had the supplements, and he got sick with the COVID, so he lost a lot of weight on that. So I would imagine he won. How's Stampers doing? Jackie put out an update, and check it out. Go on the GoFundMe page, and Jackie made an update there. You can read it. Romeo. Kingsley Sarfo, but Reaper isn't so loud when you're sitting inside the doors closed. Oh, they that, especially these Thermo King, what are these over here? What's the brand on these trailers? I can't remember. I gotta yeah, these trailers, they can get loud. They can go through the cab. They can get really loud, especially the one that I had with Larry. Utility, that's it. Carrier, not utility. Utility is the trailer. Carrier is the reefer unit. Yep. Does Papa Bear still drive for ADL? Yes. He is driving the Black Stallion now. Is it true truck driving is a middle class job if you have no family and are... battery's getting low. Yeah, 10% on the battery, so my battery's almost dead. Just lost our dog yesterday. Oh man, after 17 years. Oh man, that's gotta hurt. G-Man, I can't pretend to know what you're feeling. Just what's a remodel? It's the Black Pony. Yeah, the Black Pony. Sorry. Yeah. People get pissed at your truck because of noise. Oh yeah. Yeah. I've had people, when I drove that trailer, the carrier, it was an old FFE trailer. When I would park, and it was funny because when I would park, the truck beside me would leave because that's how loud my trailer was. Thermo King Whispers units are quiet. Yeah. But they're not the best reefer. They're the quietest, but they're not the most efficient. I heard from the boss that carriers are more efficient and better unit than Thermo King. The only advantage Thermo King has that they are very, very quiet. The whisper ones are very quiet. How did you ignore people complaining? People don't usually, people don't go knock on your door and says, hey, you gotta leave. people would rather just leave. People don't usually approach you on a truck stop and say, "Hey, man, your trailer is too loud. You gotta go." I've never had anybody ask me to leave because the trailer was too loud or the reefer was too loud. Sam Boti, what time is it in Australia? That's a good question. What else is there? People get okay. Carrier. G-Man 5959. G-Many Crickets, my friend. What's with all the numbers you guys typing? Sam Boti. How did Long Haul Larry found you the one video one time? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Somebody, 3:42 p.m. in Australia. How many time zones do you have, Sam Bodie? How many time zones does Australia have? Hold on for a second. Let me go get my my charger here. Hold on. Oh, it ain't gonna reach. Not gonna reach. Okay, we're charging. So 4 hours? You mean you have 4 time zones in Australia? Emilio Valente. Oh, Reaper, I think its own ability to stay on. Keep the trailer cool while the truck isn't supplying the trailer with power. Richard R. You remember seeing Burlington Industry trucks drove for them back? Burlington, yeah. I think they're gone now. How about Uncle Larry put straight pipe on Reaper? G-Money Crickets. You know, I gotta tell you a story, okay? I think the other day I slept in a rest area, and the rest area was a little bit jam packed, so I had to park on the off ramp a little bit, but it's still quite a ways from the freeway. And man, every time those straight pipe trucks would go by, they would just shake, and it's just so loud. 3 time zones in Australia. Okay, thank you. So anyway, for those of you who are, you like those loud pipes on trucks, yeah, they're nice until somebody is trying to sleep and you guys pass by, and they're not so nice anymore. They're really rude. They're a rude awakening when you guys pass by when somebody's trying to go to sleep. Where do truckers shower? At the truck stop. Tyler Allen, good gravy. You said we were going to bed 2 hours ago. I know, I'm waiting for my wife. She's almost home, so Hey, Tia Galloway is in the house. Hey, Tia. Valente, if there's nothing in Reaper, I don't think they keep the trailer on, but really sure. Kings are for 100,000 grand prize. Grand by age 28 after 3 years. What? 100,000 grand by age 28 after 3 years. Reaper Company trucker ain't bad. Have no idea what you're talking about. When you try to sleep, can you hear sound of your reaper? Is that how loud? Yeah, every time it kicks in and out, I could hear it. But if I'm driving all day long, yeah, sleep right through it. My dad is a truck driver, and I want to be one when I get older. Best of luck to you. Stephanie Paulson, do you know what Burlington Northern Railroad is? No, but I heard of Burlington trucking, I think. Zach Baker, in the future, think you going to be driving an electric Volvo? I don't think so. Would you be able? Would you be able to from Wisconsin to California without GPS? Oh yeah. Yep. I would still want a GPS just to look at it, I suppose. Not need it where I'm going, but there is yours advice before Mama calls. Yep, I'm gonna do that soon. Will you ever buy a Peterbilt 379? Which one is the 379? The old traditional Peterbilt, or is that the kind of like a Freightliner looking Peterbilt? I don't know what those. Got some money for temper. Go to video number. Go to video number 32. Jackie's Tampers video. Go to that video, and on the description box should be the link for Tampers GoFundMe page. You could do that. Flat top traditional. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I would love to try them. I really would. What do you like to do for fun? Ride my motorcycle, my Goldwing motorcycle. Can you make a quick call? Just think you could do two things at once. Can you make a quick call? Just think you could do two things at once. No clue what you're asking. Absolutely nothing. Remember the PPG Industries trucks. No. How long will you live for? Live or live? What's the difference between live and live? So I don't know. Big Big Suds. I know a company that paid $1,000 a mile. I'm a billionaire. Yeah, I don't think so. Be Johnny Be Good. What's a Be Johnny Be Good? Is that like same as Buy Johnny Be Good? You should do a cooking video on the Hot Logic Mini. Yeah, I accidentally brought it home last Christmas and I forgot to bring it with me. So what's the difference between live and live? Is that the same spelling? You could be bad. That wouldn't be bad. I took the W900. I said B. What's a B? B-E-Y. B-E-Y. Do you know JB Hunt? Bye. Okay. Bye bye, Zerk. I am curious if I asked if you make money on live chats. I think so. I think so. Each time you guys sign on and you see a commercial, I think that works. But the biggest thrill is when somebody donates, $20 or $10 or $2 on the live chat, and that really is just boggles my mind how generous people could be. Love your holiday videos. Thank you for letting us into your home. You are most welcome, my friend. I'm not trying to see. I'm not trying to be mean, saying that. Don't know what you're talking about. Being truck grocery stores and distributions. Being stuck at grocery stores all the time. Distributions. Bye, Tia. I like your name, Tia. In Bisaya, Tia means auntie, aunt. Do you like 589? I honestly don't know anything about Peterbilt's. Just really spelling it, not leaving. Oh, okay. That's weird. That's funny. Brian Majors. I tried to go there, kicked me out, so I guess I'll just send it to your house. They kicked you out, really? Jeez. Yeah, wait a minute. How do I do that? Type in on GoFundMe page, type in New Legs for Tampers. That's the title of the GoFundMe page. New Legs for Tampers. Anybody out there has a link to that website? I think if you go to GoFundMe page and type in New Legs for Tampers, that will take you there. Am I right? I have nowhere to sleep tonight, so I'm going to arrest you so I can sleep in your truck. What happened to the drunk carpenter? Oh, the drunk carpenter left us. What happened to the drunk carpenter? The DC man of Oshkosh, Wisconsin. And yes, aunt is in Spanish. Yep, Tia. New Trails, I don't know what best truck driving is. I know they move freight and they get places across the United States. Okay. Leif Erikson. I think he left. Yeah, that dirty, no good drunk carpenter. Probably drunk the wrong kind of beer. He's probably making a round table for the White House, except it'll be a oblong and a square table. Yeah, leave it to the drunk carpenter to design the table for the White House for President Joe Biden. Can you imagine what the drunk carpenter could come up with? By the way, I think they're, never mind. Are you loading? Nope, I am waiting to go to bed. G-Man, next time you're in Nashville, I'll treat you homemade meal, my friend. Wow. I often stop in Lebanon, Tennessee, right there by the pilot truck stop. Oh, good. Joe Biden is crazy. Zip it, zip it, zip it. Have you ever drove fancy Gap Mountain on the 477 bypass? Fancy Gap. That's in where? Pennsylvania, right? All right. So Peter Locke has now posted the GoFundMe page, and it's right there on the. It's right there. Can you believe he allowed for the Senate to move 5,000 soldiers into the parking garage, the bathroom full Corona car fumes? It's ridiculous. Yeah. Is it true that Joe Biden canceled 11,000 jobs on the pipeline the first day he's in office? Sheesh. You would. Fancy Gap in Hillsville, Virginia. Okay, then I don't remember. So, anyway, so in this crazy time, people need jobs. He canceled 11,000 jobs. Eesh. Wow, that's crazy. But he's gonna do what he's gonna do. And nobody's gonna stop him, so. Is it true that there are thousands of people in Mexico or in South America already marching towards the border? So that when Joe gets in, they're gonna cross the border since they're not gonna enforce the border wall anymore, the border control. So 8,000. Okay, I thought it was 10 to 11,000. But still, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people without a job. Yeah, and I would imagine, I'm not saying this in a political way, but I think the reality now is that the gas prices is going to go up pretty soon, right? Gas prices are going to go up pretty soon, so they're coming up from Honduras. I had to get a couple of my friends from the Philippines join that march. I don't know. By revoking the Keystone Pipeline permit, Biden is destroying 11,000 jobs. Yeah. I saw on Twitter that all the union workers are very mad now. Whatever. Whatever. Leif Erikson, here's why President Joe Biden spent his day while in signing his orders at the place, undoing the policies. Yeah, okay. Glenn Hunter. Hey, Glenn. What's up, man? What is the most efficient reefer? My boss said it's the carrier. Carrier units are the most efficient, according to him. Mama calls soon. One of them sparked outrage on Facebook over effects of American jobs, and Biden signed an order to revoke the permit construction of the Keystone Pipeline. Tax season is here. You should be seeing a pretty penny soon. Yeah, I don't get tax return because we're we pay quarterly tax. By the way, here in ADL, there's no tax deductions here. Me and Larry and other drivers are paying 1099, so we are obligated to pay our own taxes. My wife and watch you and come on. William, thank you. For middle class. My 2 cents. Did you ever confess your sins to a Catholic priest? I think when I was a tiny little boy. No, I don't think so. I used to be a Roman Catholic practicing person because of my mom. But as I grew older, I saw what the Roman Catholic teaching compared to what the Bible's teaching, and they don't exactly mix. So I left the Roman Catholic Church. Good evening, brother, from Allentown. Waiting for my dad. Was supposed to get my load 2 hours ago. Still waiting. Is Tampers doing good? Yeah, Glenn, Jackie just updated Tampers condition on the GoFundMe page, so you can get the update there. I think she said that they're getting ready to schedule Tampers to go to the clinic next week, I think. Hold on, I turned the heat down and it's getting cold in here. Okay. Yeah, that's why sometimes my wife hates the 1099 scenario here, because she has to, she has to balance how do you say that? She has to refrain from spending all the paycheck because she has to pay taxes for that. And sometimes it's unavoidable. You look exhausted. I wouldn't say exhausted. A little bit tired, but not exhausted. Pray for Tampers. You want to know how cold where I'm at? Where are you at? Is the truck industry broke? Is the truck industry broken? Broken? Yeah, there's a lot of things to be fixed, and one of them that don't need to be fixed. What's a broken? Broken or broken? Is that the same thing? There's so many things that the trucking industry needs to be fixed, and one of the things that don't need to be fixing is spending billions and billions of dollars for self-driving trucks. Why would you build the self-driving trucks if you can't even fix some of these warehouses that takes 8 hours to unload? That's city people stuff. Yeah. Self-driving trucks is dangerous. Can you imagine if, in a scenario where there's an accident and then the highway shut down, right? So everybody's parked. Can you imagine a self-driving truck stuck on the freeway with everybody else, and some bored out of his mind four-wheeler comes out and just unhooks the red airline, that's it. The truck is done. Right? What prevents somebody? You know somebody will. You know somebody will. If now let me ask you this: if you were stuck in traffic and a self-driving truck is parked right next to you, and you just wanted to go there and unhook the red airline, you don't see that scenario coming where somebody could mess with the truck. And how's the truck supposed to get going? Right? You guys could see that scenario, right? Don't need to guess. Why would some do that and kill people? No, because if you take the red airline off the trailer is not going to run. The truck is going to be stuck in traffic. You get it, right? If the red airline is unhooked, there's no air to release the brakes, leaving that truck dead in the water, dead in the freeway. Can't go. It's not like the truck can hook up the red airline. You get that, what I'm saying, right? -4 is where you at. Where are you at there, Zach? You must be up in Canada, I think. Yes, there is G-Man. Roy Anderson, hello. 1 year in jail, mandatory for tampering with self-driving trucks. But still, that's just kind of a joke thing. But my point is, everybody's trying to build all these super duper trucks when the foundation of the trucking industry still needs to be fixed. Don't fix the roof. Don't fix the wear of the foundation until you fix the roof. North Dakota, got it. Why build all these modern trucks if some of these shippers and receivers can't load or unload in a reasonable time? What's RN? I will depending on where you're going to California. Blaine McGowan. Hey, Blaine. Socialism is sickness. Don't get me started. What? That's what RN means. I don't know, I get lost sometimes. Would you drive a Tesla semi? Why not? People always ask me, would you drive this? Would you drive that? I mean, what's the deal about driving something? Daniel Staff from Connecticut. Hey, Daniel. Do you like Elton John's song, Daniel? Leaf. RN means right now, shorter and. Oh, I thought it was registered nurse. RN, registered nurse. Are you gonna be in Black Pony? No, apparently the latest news is that Papa Bear has taken the liking of the Black Pony. G-Man, I kept by commercial license. The years I drove doubles for UPS years ago. G-Man, did you drive those single corkscrew in the wintertime? I bet you that was not fun. Are you at a truck stop? Nope. How's Stampers doing? Doing good. You can get an update by going to the GoFundMe page. Jackie just updated the latest on Tampers. I heard FedEx is paying top dollar for OTR. Don't know. G Braid, hello. Glenn Hunter, I understand about the red airline, the brakes won't move. Yep, got it. Michael Marion, hello, good night. Ohio, Chris. Okay, so it is now 12:12. That means it's 11:12 now. So the mama should be coming out work, and so I better get going. I'm doing good there, G Braid 78. Rocky Mountain doubles in snow and ice. Not very fun at all. Yeah, was it a single wheel, drive wheel? Or you guys always spin out? I think saying how long you'll be live for live stream for. Yeah, so there's no difference between the live and live, right? It just depends how you use it then. All right, I think I overstayed my welcome here. Too many crickets, 2 hours. Woo. Yeah. Ben Mayer, hey, thanks for trying, Ben, but no, I'm not. What's your favorite semi-brand? Semi-brand. What's a semi-brand? Truck brand? So far, Grace has yet been the best, most advanced, luxurious truck I've ever driven. So, JP Bronson, could please shout out to JP's Exotic Animals on YouTube. JP's Exotic Animals on YouTube. JP's Exotic Animals. Hello, everybody. Say hello to JP's Exotic. You're heading back to Wisconsin tomorrow. All right, good night, everybody. God willing, we'll see you tomorrow. And as always, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching. And as always, have a good and godly day, everybody. Remember, today is the day of salvation. Why not be saved today? For tomorrow may not come. Tomorrow may be too late for some of you. Don't put off something so wonderful and so conceivably horrible tomorrow. Right now is the best time, man. The best time to live is right now. Peace. Thank you. Thank you. So how do I end this? Forgot how to end this now. I haven't done this in a while, so how do I end the live stream? I don't know how to end it. I'll call Long Haul Larry. Hey, hold on for a second. Hold on for a second, okay? Hold on. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. What? Yeah, he's probably asleep. I was trying to call Long Haul Larry. Let's try to call him and... Oh, here we go, here we go. Long Haul Larry? Larry.
What's up?
Okay, so I've had about 20 people subscribe to the Drunk Carpenter.
That's all 20?
Oh, I don't know, more than that probably.
That's all you can muster up? That's all you're good for is 20?
Oh, jeez, you're so ungrateful. and the Drunk Carpenter even showed up on my channel because his buzzer was probably ringing off the hook and
do you know why he probably showed up on your channel?
Why?
Because he subscribes to your channel, but you didn't subscribe to his.
You didn't have to tell him that, did you?
Huh?
You told him?
No, I didn't tell him.
Oh. But he showed up.
You out, but, you know.
He showed up, and so I told him, I said that the reason I've had people go over to his channel because you were threatening to put my transmission in permanent reverse.
Yeah.
So what's the story about him making the Pentagon a replica of a Pentagon, but it's not exactly what the hexagon thing?
What?
I don't know. Somebody said that he made a Pentagon design, but I don't know what it was. But anyway.
No, he made a map of the UP.
Oh, I see.
You didn't see. If you would have subscribed to his channel, you would have seen that.
Yeah, okay. Say hello to everybody on YouTube.
Yeah, I figured I was on YouTube. That's why I was giving you a little crap.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, he made he glued all kinds of pallet wood together, and then he cut out the state of the UP of Michigan.
Yeah.
And cut it all out and sanded it and everything and put a clear thing on it and brought it up there and gave it to me as a gift for Christmas gift. And it's going to hang up there in my house.
I see. Okay, so Michael Marion says hi.
Oh, hello.
And also Chris Puertas.
Say that name 5 times really fast.
Yeah, I know, right? And JP Bronson, which is the
everyone. So
this is the grandchild of Charles Bronson.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
Well, don't make him mad.
I know, all right.
Give you the evil eye.
Yeah. All right. Good night, Larry. So I did my part. So don't put my transmission in reverse anymore.
Well, I'll check out to see if they actually subscribe. We'll still stand on that threat.
Okay. JP says hi, and then Sean Henry says hello.
Hello,
yeah.
Everyone.
Oh,
I'm not going to bed. I'm up. I'm pulling it all nighter, John.
And by the way, they don't call you Long Haul Larry anymore.
Why is that?
They call you Grouchy Larry now.
Grouchy Larry? Why
Grouchy? Grouchy Long Haul. Not LHL anymore. Grouchy Larry.
Grouchy Larry. Why is Larry grouchy?
Because you're always sourpuss.
I'm a sourpuss.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Yeah, Peter Locke is Grand Prix Larry. So, anyway, I better get to bed. See ya.
Yeah, the boss just stopped by a couple hours ago and said, "Hey, you're gonna get my dad's truck done tonight, right?" And I'm like, "What?" I says, "I have till tomorrow night." Well, he wants to take it tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just got done yanking a fuel pump out. I'm having to redo all this stuff the other guy did. And I'm putting it all back together, and I had to take the valve cover off, and I thought, I'm just, because this engine has like a ting-ting lace to it, and this engine doesn't run the greatest. And I just stuck, I just stuck a feeler gauge up in there. The valves are not even close. Now I got to adjust all the valves, and then I got to go all this. So I'll be here until the sun comes up.
Well, enjoy it. I'm going to bed.
Long night, Larry.
Yeah, all night, Larry. There you go.
There you go.
All right.
Have a good night.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay, bye.
All right. Good night, everybody. Later. Again, thank you. Bye.